Wednesday, June 4th, about an hour and a half before sunset, and an hour and 45 minutes to lunar noon, when the moon will be straight overhead. But here's my beach for now. There's the concrete landing with some sand, and I'm about to step on it. It's got a little bit of sand now. I swept most of it off with the broom, but there you can see more sand on the edges. There's my steel gun, hung as is to bump on the shepherd's hooks. There's some weights I put up there because they were getting no use inside. I think it's kind of neat how they balance. There's the sand getting wet by the rain. Bump the edge of that concrete pad there. I want to put something so that it'll stay level with the ground, or the ground will stay level with it. Maybe some gravel to hold the sand around the edges there. There's a water gutter spout dripping over that way. Check out the sand. I raked it a little bit today. The grass too. You get the twigs and leaves and sweet gumballs off of the ground. Sweet gumballs are not gumballs that you can chew for sweetness, but they're spiky things that fall from sweet gum trees. They're called sweet gum because of the sweet smoke that comes from the gum that people burn as incense. The sand feels so nice with the water separating out the itchy particles from it, making it smooth. There's that spout dripping. It's not raining too hard. I can barely feel it. I can hear it more than I can feel it. Out in those woods there. The ground is just so nice on my feet. Look at those little puddles with the sand and the grass coming up through. There's a deeper puddle with some coarser sand on one edge that's a bit flatter. You can feel the little prickles in it from regular ground. It's got less sand, but they're not painful prickles. Some pine needles prickling too, but not in a bad way. Something at the edge of the finer and coarser sand there. I'm gonna rake through this later, but pushing it with my foot for now. And there's a little puddle of water I could use to wash the sand, but I think I'm gonna kick it in the air instead. This is my yard. I'm so glad to have it. There's the grouse on the ground. I'm seeing with my feet. It feels so interesting. Now I'm back on some coarser sand with less grouse. Sidestepping under the roof. Is this a corner? Where's the porch? Just got a drop of water on my head from above. There's the barbecue grill. There's my chair. I patched it with some foil tape, which seems to be peeling off now. Here's my table. There's a wheelbarrow with some stuff in it. Flagstones, a milk jug, some plastic, coconut water containers that I'm making into flower pots. I already made them into it. I just need to add dirt and something to grow in it. Here's a wire. Oh yeah, my wires got tangled up today. I took one off that I had over on the bushes there, and it entangled with a bunch of other ones. Some ropes, some wires, various things. There's a lot less of that in the front back area here now. Guess this is the alternate front of the house, facing out in the more important direction towards the woods rather than the outside world of the street in the city. But it is sure pretty out here. This is a piece of bamboo with a wire or two running through. Straighten it up a little bit to elevate the wire some more. How many wires are coming off this bamboo? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess that's just 2, but they're going in 4 directions. So here's this direction, down 1 wire. Here's another wire. There's another wire. And there is yet another. You can see what's down the length of all of these, but I can't because I'm blind. So I'm gonna have to walk them another time to see where all this goes in its new arrangement. There's the raindrops up in the tree. Speaking of arrangements, they're going to the ground. I think that may be my propane heater that they're tippity tapping on. Some dogs in the distance. It's barely drizzling. It feels so nice out. Here's some more of my grass and sand, the coarser sand. And here's another piece of bamboo that I'll use to elevate the wire. I stepped on something that's not too good for my heel now. It's down there. Probably just a poke from something that got into one of my old glass wounds. It feels like it's in the same place, but it's not that bad. Gotta remember some times recently where I got bit by a yellow jacket and it hurt significantly, and just having the little bruises poked out by this and that, it's not bad. It's helping my feet actually get stronger. There's the noise pollution, there's the HVAC, which I'm not gonna show because I'm against it. But if you're against it too, then maybe it'll stop. Actually make it stop if I went inside and talked to the bot, but I'm not gonna do that, so here's my sand again. I'm backing up onto something now. Oh, that's a flagstone in the sand. It hasn't been smoothed out yet. I'm gonna smooth the sand over it eventually. Maybe make some steps of these stepping stones. Here's the sky. I don't know if you could see the wind. If you look at the leaves of the trees, maybe its effects will come into focus.